Why are keto-specific products so expensive? Just started keto and while shopping noticed they have a shelf full of keto items such as coffee, creamers, dessert and so on. But they were insanely expensive. The coffee creamer was $20. Now I know most of it is probably just marketing, but in a way it feels predatory towards people who are just starting out not knowing what to eat and buying these items, even though you could probably just buy the items and create these stuff yourself for quarter the price. $20 coffee creamer. What happened to heavy cream? Most of those keto products are garbage. They use a lot of over-processed ingredients that are often counterproductive to your keto goals, and market to a niche clientele. That pricey, edited steak is the same price if you're keto or not. Specialty products that say 2 net carbs on the front label cost what the supply and demand market will bear. I avoid keto products. Natural food is best. Heavy cream for the coffee. Meat and veggies. Real food is expensive enough these days, because the ingredients used to make them are far more expensive than sugar, white flour, etc. Aside from the markup on specialty products, many are just expensive to make because the ingredients are expensive. I can get 3 kilograms of flour for $4, but 1 kilogram of almond flour is $15. Do not trust them just because they say keto. Read the label. 3 reasons. 1. The mainstream food industry is always trying to maximize profits, so they work hard to lower costs as they are in a very competitive environment. 2. Hard to achieve economies of scale with lower demand. 3. With smaller supply, prices go up. 2. 3 are essentially classic supply and demand from Microeconomics 101. Packaged junk food is always expensive. Why not just buy real cream? It's already carb-free. Many people here were keto before those products showed up. They are nice for a little variety now and then. People post their meal plans. That's a great way to get a feel for what you should or could be eating. Quit the idea of keto replacements. Just learn that keto is different and adjust your dinners to that. I am basically just eating whole food now. No processed food at all and no substitutes. Meat, egg and cheese is enough to keep me in keto. Last night I had like 400 grams of beef, 140 grams of bacon and a fried egg. Some chili flakes on top and that's it. Keep it simple. Skip all that artificial crap. If it says keto on it, don't buy it. Stick to foods with 1 ingredient and not that expensive. That's the processed stuff you don't need. Best way to do keto is learn to eat real food. You don't need to shop the aisles. Just the perimeter where the fresh real food lives. Because people are willing to spend extra dollar for the comfort of not having to go through the hassle of planning their diet and researching which ingredients fit their preferences. It's a premium you pay for convenience. Because it's a scam. You don't need to buy keto products. I get it. We are all addicted to super sweet sugary foods, highly processed foods, etc. You don't need this stuff. Forget $20 creamer. Buy heavy whipping cream if you need cream. Skip the products, etc. Occasionally I'll want some of them keto bread, for example, for the occasional sandwich. But most of them are a rip-off. Don't fool yourself. These are not good for you. They aren't really healthy, but they will definitely take your money. Get real, unprocessed foods, and use them as the basis of your eating. Coffee creamer is keto by default. Open mouth smile. Next thing you know they'll be selling keto beef. Tears of joy. I'm planning to use some of these things on a vacation coming up to supplement my diet since my friend is Asian and her cooking tends to be pretty carb heavy. Other than that, I just keep it simple. In my opinion, if you need a treat, the Atkins stuff is a cheaper option. You know why no one talks about fasting? 'Cause there's no money in it. Nature's Own had a keto bread that was like 1 gram net carb each slice. Now all I see is the one that is like 9 grams net carb a slice. They must have returned to the drawing board because it was too good for the price, lol. Because taking advantage of people and their ignorance makes a ton of cash. Research before you buy. Buying just meat and vegetables isn't that expensive. It's keto products that are ridiculous. You want to avoid those anyway because most are not especially healthy and have ingredients that wouldn't be considered keto, depending on how strict that you want to be. Don't buy anything branded as keto. It's almost always a con. They aren't. Buy meat, cheeses, green vegetables. They are similar prices to what they have always been. If you want to eat science experiments, you'll have to pay more. That's the way it goes. Because they are niche products with very specific buyers who are willing to pay. A very basic concept of supply and demand. Another factor is that the usual supermarket raw ingredients are much cheaper. Farm subsidies, volume purchasing, industrial production, cheapest possible ingredients, doesn't justify some of the keto prices. Just saying. The world is full of greed. Any specialized products will be taken advantage of in a bad way. Cost due to demand, the cost of making a product that is manipulated, etc. High fructose corn syrup is cheap, which is why it's in everything. You get what you pay for. Because they are racking it in when it comes to fads. And I mean the nutrition industry. Also, if you look carefully on the packs, very few are even keto. Probably demand. BC people will buy it. Because people are willing to pay more for them. They are convenience products. Chicken thighs and cauliflower are keto-specific products and inexpensive. Keto marketing products can be misleading and expensive. Double whammy. Because people are dumb enough to pay for them because they're healthier. Supply and demand. That said, many of those products are stupid. Normal creamer or even in a pinch milk is fine unless you drink a full cup of either. And at that point you have a CICO issue. Keto or not. Don't buy anything that says it's keto. Especially when starting out. I buy only very specific keto-friendly packaged food. Real meat and vegetables will always be your best bet. Don't buy anything that says keto on the package. Period. I don't understand how people continue to think that packaged, processed food type or food-adjacent substances on store shelves are food. Many whole foods that are already better for you are more keto than keto-specific products. Keto-specific products have a niche market and, therefore, will always be more expensive. Because they are gimmicks. Don't buy anything that says keto on it. You don't need it. Because you are buying keto packaged foods instead of eating keto whole foods. Because just like pets, people know that the consumers will pay any amount. I personally don't think they are any more expensive than eating crap chemicals. Refined sugar, flour, artificial stuff, preservatives,